In theory, sculpting daily is the most effective way to improve your sculpting skills. Getting better 1% every day can make a huge difference over a longer period of time. I totally agree with this, and I myself try to sculpt consistently, but if your goal is to sculpt every single day, you won't stick with it for long. I will tell you why you are going to fail with this approach and how you can overcome this problem. The general problem with sculpting daily is that there is nothing for you to achieve or accomplish, and that's awful, because if you're working towards something you cannot reach, you set yourself up to ultimately fail. In this context, even one left out day means failure, and by failing you make it more and more unlikely for you to continue sculpting. Additionally, you will never be rewarded for your hard work, and that makes it even more unlikely for you to carry on with sculpting. You will feel tired and stressed all the time, and that's where you're reaching a burnout. This prevents your steady improvement, and you will never be as good as you could be with persistent regular practice. The good news is that you can avoid going down this road by simply changing your sculpting goal. Adjust your goal by taking the things I mentioned into consideration. You need to set yourself up to succeed and be rewarded. And you can do this by making concrete, measurable and achievable goals. Here is an example. At first, identify what you want to achieve or create, like stylized characters, speed sculpts, D&D characters, anatomy studies or realistic faces, and then set up some projects. Search for some concepts and reference pictures. Before you start, decide how far you want to bring your concept with a time limit. Then execute it. In here it doesn't matter whether you have some days off in between. You can determine yourself how many days you dedicate to your project. You just need some self-discipline to push through, but you end up succeeding and you reward yourself by reaching the goal. Since I implemented this strategy, I was able to sculpt much more consistently, and I stuck with sculpting ever since. It helped me to keep it achievable, measurable, and rewarded me by finishing projects, like the one playing in the back. Planning some future projects also can help to keep yourself going. After I finished the sculpture you can see in the background, I already knew my next project and I just continued sculpting. This method requires some scheduling and planning ahead, but it pays off big time. Not only by keeping you sculpting, but also by teaching you how to finish projects. This way you can sculpt every day, but you don't run the risk of burning out, and you won't experience the same stress and negative feelings. All of that can be achieved by a change of perspective, and it will pay off in the future. What I hope you take away from this video is to put your knowledge into practice and start sculpting something. Pick a project, big or small, and set a goal to finish it. The experience and knowledge gained from actually doing the craft is invaluable and can never be replaced by watching videos about it. So take the initiative to sculpt the thing you've always wanted to create. Challenge yourself and see what you're capable of. The more you do it, the better you will get, and the satisfaction of seeing your work come to life is truly unmatched. Don't wait any longer. Go and start sculpting today. You might be surprised by what you can accomplish. In the background you saw a time-lapse from recently, where I turned this 2D concept into a 3D sculpt with texture. It took me around 3 hours to fully sculpt him. Then I used another hour and a half to texture him, like in the concept. I'm really interested in your take on this topic and would happily discuss different point of views in the comments, so leave me a note and have a great day.